Hello, everyone. I still hear fireworks. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the year 2020. It is January 1st, and I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great year. So, this is going to be your 5-minute forecast for the year ahead. Okay, Pisces, I have my box of tarot cards here, and I'm going to pick one for you. Let's see which one I'm going to use for you. This one here. Sorry, I don't remember all the names of the decks. It's been so long since I've had them. You are quite fortunate because when I'm doing your reading, I have a cat on either side of me. I've got little Fluffy over here sleeping, and I've got little Puffy over there sleeping. So both of them are here to add to the reading. Now, I am going to shuffle these, and I'll be right back with you in a minute. Okay, I have shuffled the deck, and I have put out the cards, which is really hard to do with curious cats around pawing and everything. So the cards are out. Now we're going to start really quick because it's only 5 minutes. So I'm going to start with the Devil. The Devil is your January card. So this is about overindulgence, overspending, overeating, feeling like you've been really having a great time, but now you're feeling like, okay, that's going to be the end of it. So enjoy yourself, party in January, and then after that, you're going to have to reel yourself in. So you might as well enjoy yourself in January. Then we have for March, we have February, we have the Hanged Man, and this is about waiting. So you're going to be waiting for something, and you'll be sitting around thinking, dang, why is it not happening yet? But the reason that you have the Hanged Man is so that you can see things in a new perspective. So the fact that you're being forced to wait for something is actually going to end up being a good thing because it's going to show you things that you might not have seen otherwise. Sometimes there's a pause. You're going to get a house or something, and then you have to wait, and you're like, why am I waiting for so long? And then you find out that there's a better house over here, or there's a better job over here, or you're waiting for someone to ask you out and then someone else asks you out over here. So the wait is actually going to be helping you. So that's going to be something that you need to have to put up with in February. Now, March, you have the Three of Cups. This is about partying and celebrating, and it is upside down. So what this is telling me is since you're overindulging in January and having a grand old time in January, now is when you have to stop and put the nose to the grindstone and start getting back to work. That is going to be March, which is weird because a lot of people are getting out of school, like college, are getting out of school around March, April. So it's funny because this is saying that you're going to be actually starting to work more in March, and you're going to be not partying as much or not overindulging as much, not spending as much. You're going to be saying, no, I've got to get back to work. I can't go out with you guys and have a lot of fun. I've got to stay here and work on my future. So that's what you're going to be doing in March. Oh, little baby. Baby woke up. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like an end to the partying. She wants to keep partying. So you go over there and party with Fluffy, with Puffy. Okay, so then for April, you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords is about being brutally honest to a point where you're being helpful. You're being so honest that you're helpful. And she's walking across the cards now. And the Queen of Swords is also about being really intelligent and saying, listen, everyone, I know more than you, so this is what you're going to have to do. Yours is in reverse. So that's saying that you're going to be holding your tongue a little bit, even though you know what's best for everyone. In April, you're going to be maybe manipulating people behind the scenes, or maybe being like gently prodding people, but not being quite so obvious, not coming out and saying, listen, that dress looks fat on you, instead of saying, oh, let's pick out this other dress over here that's not quite as, that looks a little better for you. So April is going to be all about you being really smart and knowing more than everyone around you, but doing it in a very subtle way so you don't hurt people's feelings. Be really careful in April blurting things out and hurting people's feelings, being brutally honest. You might want to be a little bit more diplomatic in April, okay? Because it says that you're going to be very wise in April. Now, May is about temperance. This is a great card to see after this card for January, because in May, it's going to be about you really getting your life together. This card is about, even though she's got her head in the water there, it's about you taking different elements of your life and making them work flawlessly. So you can't just show up and be flawless. You got to put a lot of effort into it. So this card is about you really working hard, putting in the effort, working your butt off, but making it look effortless. Okay? So it's actually, the Temperance card is actually a really good card about, getting people to get along, getting different elements of your life to get along, having two people that are very different getting along. So it's putting a lot of effort in and making things look easy. All right. Next, you have the Empress, a reward for all your hard work. So you're going to be working hard in May, and here is your reward in June. This is the Empress giving you something. This is the universe giving you something. So if you're putting a lot of hard work in on a relationship, this could be like a pregnancy, this could be like, and it's things that you love. This could be like the job that you love. This could be a relationship that you love, that you really have wanted for a long time. So June is about getting the rewards for all the hard work that you have put in. All right, you go from partying to working a little bit harder and getting your life together, and then here you have this reward in June. Next, for July, you have the Two of Cups in reverse. Now, the Two of Cups is about a soulmate connection, getting along really well, like the whole temperance thing, but it's in reverse. So what that's telling me is that you're working really hard in June, and you're getting things that you like, and you might accidentally neglect someone in July, or just working too hard and neglecting yourself in July because you're putting so much into the new relationship or the new job or all the new accomplishments that you're doing in June. So be really careful about taking people for granted in July, and also taking yourself for granted in July. Make sure you're nice to yourself and others and treat yourself really well. Okay, now in August, we have the Four of Coins, and this is about having enough money, but you don't think that you do. And it's about penny pinching, okay? Penny pinching when you don't actually have to. Because if it was the Five of Pentacles, then it would be like, oh my gosh, you don't have enough. The Four of Pentacles is about saving money and penny pinching. That's not always good, because if you worry about money, then you're kind of not having it flow to you naturally. But I feel like for you guys, I feel like you're really going to be saving for something. I don't know what it is, but you're saving for something. And then over here you have the Ace of Coins, which is a gift of money from the universe. So when you are pinching your pennies or when you are saving your money, don't worry about it, because then you're not going to get this as much, like the money coming for you. Think more like, okay, I'm saving this money because I really am excited about what's coming in the future. I'm excited about getting a new house, or I'm excited about this promotion where I want to save money towards the future and stuff like that. So think of it as a positive thing that you're watching your money carefully, and then you have this gift from the universe of money. If you are penny pinching and you're stressing, you stop the flow of money coming to you. But if you're penny pinching and you're saying, I'm doing this because I really am excited about what I'm saving for, then here you have this gift from the universe of money. And this is in August, I believe. Let's see here. June, July, August, September. September, you have a gift of money from the universe. That can be a new promotion, a new job, or just a gift that you're not expecting. Like somebody could just randomly send you $200 or something. It's not going to be me. Sorry. Not going to be me, but someone, It's a gift of money that you're not expecting. Okay? You're not going to really see it coming that much. Then for September, October, November, okay, this is October. So for October, you have the Two of Wands. And this is another reason why I think it might be a job promotion, because this is about you having two things you really care about and having to decide whether it's a relationship. I really feel like it's a job. You have to decide if you want to start the new job or leave the old job or have both jobs at the same time. Okay, so you're getting opportunities, and this is about you having to make a decision. Then you have, for November, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So then you have a little bit of a funk where you say, dang it, why isn't everything perfect? But since it's in reverse, you're going to get out of that really fast, and you're going to start focusing on the things that you do have. And then you're going to realize how much you have. And then for the end of the year, for December, you have the Magician, which is you making magic, you being able to make things happen. Okay? So the faster you get out of this funk in November, the faster that you start to look at the things that you do have rather than what you don't have, then the faster you'll be able to make magic. And this is a great way for you to end the year. You're starting the year partying and you're ending the year making magic. Okay? So now these are the things that are going to be, I have one thing that is something you need to look out for, and one thing that is something that's unexpected that you're not going to see coming. The thing that you need to look out for is the Three of Coins in reverse. And the Three of Coins is about people looking at you and saying you're doing a good job. When it's in reverse like this, it's saying that you're doing a good job, but people aren't really noticing, and it's kind of bothering you. And that might be why you have this thing in November. You're saying to yourself, hey, I made a decision. I started a new job. I started this. I started that. And why isn't everybody noticing and telling me how great I am? Well, I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times people notice how great you're doing, but they just don't say anything. So just realize how great you're doing. Realize you're working your butt off. You're making it look effortless. You're working your heart out, and people do notice. It's just that they don't always say something. So don't make sure you do not take it too personally, and make sure you say, like everyone in the world, like a lot of people are doing a good job, and people don't really say anything. They just think it. Don't let that get to you, because it doesn't mean that they don't think you're doing good. It means that they just probably don't. This isn't your moment to have the sun. It's just your moment to work hard. Now, the thing that's hidden from you that you don't see coming is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is about a new passion, a new excitement, a new adventure that's coming your way, or a new relationship that's coming your way. And it's going to come out of left field, and you're not going to see it coming. Boom, one day, there it is. It's not going to come when you're in a funk. So if you're upset, that's not when it's going to come. It's going to come when you least expect it. All right? So you have something new and exciting this year that's coming your way. Now, that card just flew across the room. Now, I'm going to give you a fate card. Oh my gosh. Little baby Fluff. I gotta show you something. I gotta show you this. Look at this little baby. Sleeping on the cards. That's so cute. All right. Here is your Here is your fate card. Already this is probably 12 minutes. Wow, it's way past 5 minutes. All right. So the minstrel. Don't be surprised if this is edited down, because I need to make it 5 minutes. You have, for your fate card for the entire year, let your intentions be known. Let your intentions be known. So if you like someone, this is the year to tell them. And if they don't reciprocate, then at least you know, and you can move on to something else. This is the year to let people also know, hey, I really want that job. Hey, I really want to start a job. Be really careful with the Queen of Swords, that you, in April, that you do not tell people your intentions cruelly or rudely, that you don't let your intentions be known that, hey, I'm going to leave the family because y'all are a problem. No, I'm talking about let your intentions be known that you care about someone, because you also have this card in July, where is it June, May, June? Yeah, July, where you have the Two of Cups in reverse. So that is your time to tell somebody, I really appreciate you putting up with me. I really appreciate you being in this relationship. I really appreciate you being in my family, or you being my coworker. I really appreciate everything you do. That is a really good time for that, would be in July. Okay? For some reason, this is the thing. Something big is going to happen in July. Some kind of like world global event or something. Because in July, the Capricorn, the Taurus, I think the Gemini, and you, July is the month where something happens. Something happens in July, and everyone's like kind of like down about it. So in July, don't be surprised if you're on the outs with somebody because of just astronomy or global events. It doesn't necessarily have to be personal, because that's a month that's going to be funky for a lot of people. And me too. I'm a Capricorn. That's just a month that's going to have some kind of thing that happens that sparks everybody's lives. It says patience and planning. So your spiritual card is going to be that you're going to be planning out a lot of this stuff that you want to do. So January, February, you're not necessarily going to jump into it. You're going to be planning a lot. And then the other one that you have, the other card that you have, is going to be this one here, which is spiritual strength. So in that month as well, you're going to have spiritual strength. So I'm glad to see that you're going to be strong enough to get through that. Everybody has one month where they're a little bit down. And for a lot of people, it's July. So when that happens, you will have the spiritual strength to get through it, and not everybody will. Okay, so that's your reading. So you start off the year partying, and you end the year being a magician. So you're stepping up a little bit. Okay, have a wonderful year.